Hi guys, what's up? My name is Taylor. I'm a photographer from Kansas City, and today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 creative props that you can use in your next photo shoot. So the first prop that I have today is this big giant rose. I got this for $10, I believe, Hobby Lobby. But yeah, it's really big. Kind of lighting thing is I'm going to be using this party light. I think this will look really nice, you know. She can go like this. But yeah, this is really nice. Mary the model. My friend Mary, she's the one who's modeling today, and she just texted me that she's gonna be here in any second. Okay. And lastly, I don't know if you can see it, but I have this thing. This is a skylight. It's really been popular on TikTok, but we're gonna use this in the photo shoot as well. And on top, I will also be using a combination of these 3 fractals in some of the shots, like that. I don't know if this is like a wide angle lens, so it might not work the best, but just so you can kind of see how it looks when you're looking through the lens. So I don't know if that did anything. Probably didn't. You probably were like kind of bored. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna get set up before Mary gets here, and then I will see you with Mary. Hey, hi guys, I'm here with Mary.
Hi.
I'm gonna link her Instagram below, so you guys can go ahead and follow her. All right, before we get started, what do you think is gonna be your favorite prop?
I think my favorite prop is probably going to be the rose. I'm obsessed. I love it.
Valentines is... Oh my god. Valentines is... I'm gonna keep that in. I don't even care. Valentine's Day is coming up, so you know, I think it'll be very on trend.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get shooting.
Alrighty, voiceover Taylor taking over from here. Alright, so for this shoot, the lighting setup was basically just your average 2 continuous lights. I also had the party light, which was my prop. White background for all of these, and I used some of the natural light as well. I opened up my windows behind me there and used the reflector to reflect just a little bit of more light into her face. I was really just trying to get as much light as possible, so that I didn't have to push my ISO as high, and so I didn't have to go as low on my shutter speed as well. So as you can see, I'm just kind of playing around with posing. I wanted to do kind of like party girl, so I had her like move her hair. I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, this pose was also really nice. I like how I kind of squared parts of her body off. She owned it, and it looked great with her. And as you can see here, I am just trying to play with the light on hitting her eyes and also hitting different parts of her face. This photo is really nice. As you can see, I think the iris, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. But the light's hitting her eyes. It's making it look really pretty. But yeah, she killed this shoot. But yeah, this shoot was really fun, and here are the final images. Okay, so for this first rose photo shoot, what I did is I brought my shutter speed down with the red continuous light in the flash so that I could get some of those light trails, those red light trails. It didn't really work. It wasn't really matching the vibe. Here is a photo of just her with the normal flash. And then I'm just going to actually stop the voiceover so you can hear our reactions to these photos because they're really funny.
Ready, 1, 2, 3. We can do better. I love that.
Okay, this is like this.
I like look. Don't move your head up, but just move your eyes. Yeah. Good. Look right into my lens of your eyes. I love that. That one's better. Ready, 1, 2, 3.
He says, let me throw it out.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes. That is a strong message.
Let's do a vertical one of that too.
That is a strong message.
Okay, for this last prop, I did 2 types of lighting. I did the last kind of light painting technique that I tried with that rose that didn't really work out, and this one worked so well. Look how it turned out. I love the color in this, and basically what you have to do for this technique is you have to bring your shutter speed down to 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, whatever. The longer that you're leaving your shutter open, the more the effect you will get, and then you just adjust your ISO accordingly, and then your strobe brightness accordingly. I don't know what you call the strobe brightness. Like, I think mine was around like 1/2. And then aperture is just basically whatever you want it to be. I did a higher aperture around like 4, I think, just so I didn't have to worry about like focusing. And basically, these photos probably are one of my favorites from the shoot, honestly. It just turned out so cool. I don't think really I've seen anybody use a star projector in this way before. So it was definitely really fun to play around, and the posing in this, the fan, we also got the fan as well. Honestly, if you're feeling bad about yourself, just get a fan, blow it into your face, and then just like go crazy. You'll feel really good in the photos. They turned out really good as well. But yeah, this shoot was really fun, and this one was probably one of my favorites. Oh wow.
Oh, hi. Hey, Win.
Oh, that one.
That one.
Let's go move your chin. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so for this type of lighting, I just used 2 continuous lights. This is definitely a low lighting situation. So if you're not used to this, this will definitely help you just get better in low light situations. It really forces you to just focus on where your light's hitting, what are the shadows doing, what are the highlights doing in real time, so that you can make sure you're not having to make yourself do a bunch of work post. I honestly only really shot low light when I first started photography, mainly because I was obsessed with Brandon Wolfel, but that's a different story for another time. But yeah, this is just really cool. I loved how these photos turned out, and yeah, I really liked it.
So nice.
These are so cool. Yes, amazing. I'm gonna go art here. All right, guys, we just wrapped up. What'd you think about it?
I had so much fun.
I did too. We did this in under like an hour and 30 minutes, which is pretty good, like 30 minutes each one.
And yeah. 3 props too.
3 props.
That little time.
Yeah, it was kind of hard at sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially with the flash.
Yes, the flash was
really hard.
It
Yeah. Was it? All right, well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you go follow her at
Mary Charleston Photography on Instagram.
Yes, and mine's Taylor Gilbert _ on Instagram as well. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and if you've made it to the end of the video, subscribe. Bye. Okay.
Yes.